crazy, but that's the masses for you. Can you blame the people? Most been trained to be feeble, tame sheeple by the evil who means to keep you cashless in a fascist society where the vax and the mass are the blame for the dying street. You the root race, they medieval. Eat the cheap food they feed you or read through these fools. Restore or rebel. Can't play God unless acquainted with the devil. Polarity you choose, acquainted with its level. Frequency, distance is an illusion. So please unveil the confusion. Look beyond the shadow of the late and hollow years. See the far and distant lands where tomorrow appears. Put it in perspective. Decision of each being the latest, most accurate vision of peace, where each one teach one to reach one, freeze one from under the trees and stump of the impeached one. Remember, all skin folk are not kinfolk. While I hold a sword in my left hand, I write a pen to pen quotes. Word to see Lord L. I'ma be more hell to these foreigners till they leave our air, land, and seashore and selling asses right back across that aqua. Screw y'all's dishonorable dogma. Something proper with no loot. The past 25 years I've been the son of solitude. The oil that fuels my chakras is cruel. Love my people towards the evils. I'm heartless and rude. Firstborn of Inkle, the dawn of the twinkle. Twinkle little star, I got Brian I could think too. I blink through a wrinkle in time, with that winkle and rhyme. And my shit stink too, to link you to source. Yes, you rather have AI sink you. I not only know the ledge, I'm on the brink too. They want to extinct you, your essence is viable. Crimes against humanity, your oppressors liable. They try to write on my recital, yet my presence vital as the session's title. Welcome to the seventh cycle. The heart of man is as the sun. The reception order for the divine ray of spiritual intuition descended unto man. The brain of man is as the moon, the source of human intellect. The body of man is the earthly vehicle. Let the sun impregnate the moon, or let the spiritual fire prompt the human intellect. And let the result fructify in the womb of a purified body. And you would
what is that? Start a pool? No.
develop the son of the sun, the quintessence, the stone of the wise, true wisdom, and perfect happiness. I teach you up. The human heart cries out for help. The human soul implores us for deliverance. But we do not hear their cries, for we neither hear nor understand. But the man who hears and understands we call crazy and flee from him. This is a call to my ancestors. Rid the land of damn settlers. Turn our signs to hand gestures. Whether we feeling the man's pressure. Some snort each clan better. Planting a devil to stand the weather. It's a must we band together. Put that on Abraham and Esther from Castilians to conquistadors, Iberians, traitorous Moors. Didn't arrive as friends to us, whether as slavers, invaders, or disguised traders, missionaries, Islamic Christians with dictionaries. No mutual goal to coexist. Those warships in our tributaries. Military tactics to test shores. Foreigners have no respect for treaties and oath. I expect more from those who want to conquest, except war. They didn't bring women during the invasions. The minds won't rape. Miscegenations, the spread of mis and disinformation, which manufactured the miseducation of the soul. Carter G. Washington, Robert Taylor Holmes, Marcy and Brooklyn, projects and hoods, while we were pushed in Cali to Florida, Arlington Cushion, despite the terrorists, never-ending shipment of American Indians from Belize to the Caribbean. Gives I shot the sheriff meaning. Shut my field can be read, no book. Flows in my veins were prepared with no hook. Behind the back pass with flair, no look. This beef is rare, get fed, no cook. Real peaceful people, they call us animals. Truth of the matter, they were cannibals. Practice unclean religious rites. Evidence tangible, check the handles. I pray heat this beast flammable. Feel free to critique this canonical. If
Be right back. Let a few people come in because you know they're a little upset because I'm talking about they punk asses. I'm gonna address some things, so.
your brains deeply manical, release or get treated damnable. Used to be Hannibal, I talk black hole, fighting the line, now cheese back with both this big muscle drip up to tussle with Uncle Sam, big brother, and his clique. Put that on Abraham and Esther. It's a must, we band together. Blend and the devil to stand the weather. Sound strong, each clan better. Whether we feeling the man's pressure, turn our signs to hand gestures. Rid the land of damn settlers. This is a call to my ancestors. Based on real life, it's nothing like the old school. High vibrations is what it feels like. It's nothing like the old school. This goes way back before I was knee deep crazy mess. This is what really makes me me, y'all, at its core. So check it out. I arrived in 1970, August 14th, to be precise. Eldest son, firstborn of 5, alive as the Christ. Had sunny days, just like I had spooky nights, which accounts for my old lows and my newly heights. Childhood, not of the norm. Excellence, how I perform. Deep down, I was mad. That's why now I bring the storm. Memorize Psalms and other passages of scriptures after learning the Quran to fend off the jin's whispers. It was like my mother and father tried to hide us from the Pontius Pilates, Kiheras, and other outsiders. No celebrating holidays, kept away from ungodly ways of playing games, calling names the cost of what folly pays. I'm saying you wouldn't believe such discipline, wishing to make friends with the neighborhood children. But it was like wish again from early on was taught I was different, not better, just gifted. There's a big difference. Had telescopes, microscopes, chemistry sets, book snaps, paints, carpentry tools, wrote poems, not yet known as raps. Learned alphabets and mathematics from my mama. Learned meditation and martial arts from my father. Watched my uncles create music, so I beat drums. Played keyboards with my dad, the guitar he strummed. Didn't consume pork nor beef. I would eat plums, not knowing this was part of who I would become. True story. This is based on real life. It's before all of this. Jail feel nice. The genius within me, the angel of light. High vibration, it's what it feels like. True story. This is based on real life. This before all of this. Jail feel nice. The genius within me, the angel of life. High vibrations. Now around it feels like 1982 was no longer separated from the outside world off the porch. Yeah, I made it. First noticed her standing in my b-boy stash. Leapt at the chance and began to break dance on wooden floors. I got sore from the workout. It was me, Chili T, my man Shabazz, Muhammad, and Phil G. When I met her on 93rd, next Jeffrey Manor, master of all crews, was written on my banner. The manner of my approach. Yo, I rocked her. World with backspins, atomic flares, and helicopters, hella proper. Guys that were awesome, tried to get fresh. Up at Basma and on commercial. Attempted to test a bus moves on linoleum. Loved her on cardboard. Roughed it off on concrete with combinations I had stored. Poured my heart into her around the time I met Dula, Yusef, Rashid, Stony Island Park, CVS, Schooler, Battleground, found passion. Another element turned my heart into graffiti. Evidence of being present. Taggers united together. Network of writers who most times put all-nighters. True writers. 1987, we were kings of the line. Won the epic war with Sass on the dead run. My guys, Dickie, Tron, advanced, place out and vanish. I do this for you and the true TUT clan is the bandits. True story, spaced on real life. This before all the jail feel nice. The genius within me, the angel of light. High vibrations, that's what it feels like. True story, based on real life. This before all of jail feel nice. The genius within me, the angel of life. High vibrations is what it feels like. Let's clear this up. I am the great matriarchs, give to America, rare, uncut, sun complected yet the wretched of the earth. Though my old blood's majestic, shall accept the most rejected. Nevertheless, check the record of my birth. Never read a book for knowledge of myself. The silence I felt, not from wildness of wealth, but from rawness of my breath. I receive meditatively. My mother and father educated me. I author faith creatively. I've walked through a few schools of thought that truth is art. It has no cause, yet the cause of everything. Falsehood is law, yet the manifest of right. Once the darkness comes to light.
truck talk, but I said, let me come on out here. I'm at a park where I used to bring my service dog, well, Prisma. And this is where I did the speech about 9/11. Right here by the flag is where I did the speech. Matter of fact, it was right there. They had us come from over here, and everybody was around when I gave the speech. I actually was wearing kung fu suit. You believe that? That's where we used to do yoga. I had to pay for it, and then they wanted me to teach Tai Chi there. They were gonna pay me real good, and I decided not to. I'm doing this because y'all know I need to make sure, and I know a lot of you are aware, but some aren't. You know, I do that in the AM just because I want to rile people, but I also want people to really think. And I know some people are very emotional. It's like the police department today is very emotional and feelings. Actually, two cops got murdered. But you know, Serpico and about 12 other officers have told you stories about that. So there ain't no telling what really happened. But they always want to paint everybody in costume as a hero. But you see what the government does, right? Because there are some real heroes out there, and a lot of them are the people that the news don't talk about. It's the civilians, because you know how many shootings every year, and how many defenses by so-called civilians protect people from harm and damage? More than the police. We are our first responders, and it's not to negate and stop them. I just don't like bad guys. I don't like bad guys anywhere. All right? And like I said, I study everything. And I am not into emotionally feeling motherfuckers. Those people, emotionally feeling people, get you killed and can't get the job done because they will go beyond and do things that have nothing to do with the job. As you know, in the work, how many of you had a job and you lost it because an individual didn't like you just because of the way you look, so they felt some kind of way about you, or because of how you talk? All right, they felt some kind of way about you. Okay, or they had an emotional breakdown. They came in and everybody had to suffer. The same thing sometimes when you go to work and you take that same character in there, it doesn't accomplish nothing. I'm not saying that you can't feel or have emotions. I want to strike the emotions and the feelings. I want to beat them in the head. And sometimes you got to broach upon an attack, and it's an act. But regardless of the act, it always has been, regardless of the act, there's truth that murks there. Now, this rabbi is one out of 200 that I've watched over the last 20 years. And I'm talking about, I always personally look for the sick fucks. Excuse my language. For those who are emotional and feeling some kind of way. Because this is not for youngings, so that's legitimate. That's why I made that one post, to show you the hypocrisy of the idiots. Anywho, this guy used to live in New York. We cannot hold all our people who are ignorant of their truth because of the other ones who want to hold them down. All right? Yeah, yay, F. Diddy, yay, Will Smith, buck breaking, whatever the smuck's going on out there. I can't believe that people give that stuff energy. And condolences to the officers that were murdered or killed or however it may have happened, inside or outside. Anytime anybody loses their life is not a good thing in this time and age. But when I made a statement about what's going on, you better believe there are people working in certain positions wearing costumes who play a major role in this debacle, in this agenda. So I cannot sit here and honestly say, it's not like people didn't have it coming. Wouldn't that be sadistic? No, the fact of the matter is, when you sit there and you honor and you applaud people who do bad things, so when things happen to people who may be good, what do you think? What do you think is going on? You know, this rabbi posted, he's a sick puppy. And they all like that. You know? He actually had the nerve to say in one post where, don't pay attention to those, he wanted to say niggas or blacks or whatever. They don't even speak Hebrew. Neither does he. Yiddish, who completed language 39. That ain't Hebrew. And it's not their language. And nobody will show them. And they want to keep it secret because the moment you learn how to truly speak it, or you realize what Hebraic language really is, then you can undo everything they do. He is another part of a systemic racist organization of warlike. I mean, Revelation chapter 2, verse 9 for all you Bible-thumping idiots. But what boggles my mind is you even have the Jews who will lie and give you a revert a reverse narrative, not knowing the truth. Just like when they saying the curse upon Ham. What curse? Yeah, the Gujar, the Chazar, that's the curse to all life. And people are realizing it, but these people are so sick. They believe they're not being held there to be held accountable. They believe that everything's happening with the darkness and the things outside of here. I'm not a religious person, y'all know that. Oh, no. And I'm not here to shake the tree and say who should be what or whatever. You do due diligence, you have to do your research and find out. But these are the biggest things of hypocrisy. They turned around and made Hollywood to make white nationality and white identity a thing. They used Hollywood to paint a face so everybody would ignore the true face. They're the ones that went around vehemently destroying the old world so they can have a new world order to usher in their Messiah. These are facts. What is a Messiah? Have y'all really looked into that? Do you think the creator of creation needs any of that shit? When it tells you blatantly they couldn't even eradicate that, ye are gods. And I say to you, an expression to you, carry yourself as gods, if you want to use that term. I think apparently people have become so distant from their truth and existence and become so inundated with their perversions and sickness, their ailments and their disease, that they cannot see a truth. That's including y'all. For those who go out the way to do the best they can, to live a righteous life, they're the ones to be applauded, not raised on high on some, you know what I'm saying? Not to be put on a pew overlooking everybody as to be idolized. No, they're significant because they choose to do the right thing. Let me speak without all that. I don't want to be like my brother can hear me, what she's right, and all the other ones to say, just let me talk. All right? I don't need no piggybacking. I just need y'all to listen. All right? I can't see nothing, no comments, because I'm not on the internet, and so it's just me looking at me here. All right? But I guarantee you there's people commenting all over them. Just listen. You don't know what's in my head, in my heart, in my body, in my existence. Just friggin' listen. I can feel it. I can literally feel it. The impatience, the emotions and the feelings staring. As if you're saying something when I know it. Just listen for once in your significant, insignificant existence, please. I can feel it. God damn. I know I'm not wrong. Figure out this damn thing. We're in a turbulent time, and I'm not giving it energy, and neither should you. Okay? Yet, to ignore everything just because you're not affected, that is why we're in the situation we're in. It's not plaguing me, it's not bothering me. And then you see all the energy going to P. Diddy. Who gives a fuck? If he did whatever he did, so what? Everybody's aware of what. So what? Stop paying it attention. I just got through watching about 15 to 20 minutes of some idiots, because you know everybody's clouting and they're doing all the cap and all the clickbaiting, and to not view. I went to one just to look at the title, and I know exactly that so-and-so ain't seen this, and so-and-so on Will Smith ain't break down, and blah, blah, blah. They're going to go to their attorneys. They're going to use whatever they can to hide themselves, and you better believe they know that they play a part in this big show. The problem is, y'all are going to watch and listen to this garbage and support and everything else. I looked at this rabbi's page and all these priests on there, and I went to their pages, donating $35, $100, this, that, and the other. And I'm sitting there saying, why are people so disingenuous, so hateful to one another? Because y'all choose to hold on to ignorance. Y'all got a whole big ass mouth, want to say a whole lot of shit with an empty mind, thinking you're processing something, but you don't want to give to the proper causes. I remember when I set up over 2 years ago a bank account to purchase land for everybody. I didn't have to be there. Say, hey, look, we're all yours, and this is what you have. These are the people who are going to monitor the, what you call, like, purchase the land over here. It's about 5,000 feet up, a place where you can do this, that, and the other, but it's in a warm area where you can grow stuff right year round, as long as you know exactly where to dig down based on stuff that is available. But what y'all do, you decided there, a lot of y'all gave money to Umar Johnson. You gave money to a whole lot of folk. And here I come, give horse to say, hey, look, come together. Everybody's responsible. I'm not Pastor Dow, and this, that, and the other. It's not about control. It's about you people having a source of reference and ensured by y'all coming together and being a commodity information to bring light to things and to circumvent that and use your good sense of judgment and moral subjugation instead of being stuck in a world of confliction and confusion. And y'all still choose. You still choose to be arbitrary, to be opposition, to be everything that they've created. I'm not here to talk bad about this fake ass rabbi. Who listened to me when I read Arthur Kessler's? There's other books on when rabbis were created. That's not of origin. That is not our thing. That is their creation to establish themselves. We never required a rabbi. We had the Levitical family, who were the word and the spokespersons who made the choices that were appropriate and proper. It's nothing about some religion or some fake identity. It's about how we lived, how you carried yourself as a people. And if you want to listen to these incursions, these absurdities, and these everything else you can think that's negative, then so be it. Okay? I keep expressing to you, you're more powerful than you can imagine. And that's everybody. I'm not pointing out no crayon colors, but the problem is people have succumbed to what they've designed. And ergo, the position that you're in, it is what it is, right? I had somebody comment on one of the things I kind of says, man, don't y'all listen, that's Lucifer, that's the devil. Do they know that's a place of being? That's an accepted existence by all, you know, and everybody carrying themselves in that demeanor, in that manner, that has nothing to do with one individual. I'm not saying there isn't something that is established, that self, as such. You would never know its name. You haven't paid attention to the time that you existed. I'm not here to defile and to raise a conscious awareness to it. I'm saying that you are practical, you are capable, yet you want to be stuck with Jada Pinkett Smith or Sexy Red and whatever and this, that, and all this other stuff. You continue to fodder and clutter your mind capacity with ill information and things that represent nothing of existence, but only in the moment that you exist in. You choose to be stubborn and get greedy. You choose to be unrighteous in self. You choose to be part of this and nothing. You choose not to look at the Hawa that you are, to be the light that you are. That's the only enemy is the enemy of self. Every time somebody commits a murder, killing, they kill themselves. They murder themselves. And when they kill themselves, they harm and hurt those around them. So they kill a little bit of them and others. Y'all don't get it. And the enemy knows this. And even though they kill themselves, regardless of what percentage or percentile, their ignorance is they're being held there to be responsible. So there's going to be a lot more. You don't get it. But do you have to be the opposition? Do you have to be in that position? Do you have to be the savior? Well, not separately, but if y'all was to come together, you just don't get it. What did the director of the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, that Negro, what did he say the most deadly weapon that he learned from his gay lovers of that Gujar or Chazar conundrum? Say, the most dangerous thing is the unity of the Negro. There is no one Messiah. But y'all choose to be exactly what they have divulged. And based upon their hateful desires, you have become this conundrum. You have become everything that they expected you. Through the concentration of their expectations by design. I called Crystal Geyser. Well, I read them and I gave them my number, and it says if I was you, I would get in touch with me. But they choose to be ignorant because they know damn well that the idiots and the corporation that it's become is not giving you mineralized water. Yeah, I have to filter it. I can't drink that shit straight. It has 0.37 mgls, milligrams, or what you call it, a liter of fluoride in it. That's not fucking natural. Fluoride is, the presence of fluoride is not natural in their water, but they want to control the narrative. They still need that pineal calcified, besides other organs fucking up. And nobody wants to accept it because they think they're all right. And then those who have those great big water treatment facilities, 6,000 or 10,000 on their houses, they're not going to make sure you're all right. I mean, look at the brother, the ex-Army Ranger that built the water that sucked from the air. Israel has one. That's how they get their water. But it's not pulling, it's pulling all the chemicals as well. That's something that's not being spoken upon. But I'm not here to divulge that because I didn't create the machine, nor am I operating, nor do I have one in my persons. What I am stating is the reality of the situation. Y'all continue, and I'll say this a million times, because the majority won't get it. As I said 10%. Maybe it's down to 3% will get it. Why do people choose to be ill-informed and unenlightened? Why? I don't want an answer. I don't care. That was something for the weak-minded. I just know that everybody has been unstable because they've been brought to a place of disability, destabilization, and they will continue to move in that. You know, it's like when a light skin looks at my truck and sees my Confederate flag. They believe in a lie of their history given to them. They don't know its origin. They don't know the truth. And that black and white means the unity of a light-skinned and melanated carbon-based people by relation. They don't know the truth. They know what they were given. That healthy fixing of hate, lambasting on a false narrative of a bunch of people that were reared in incubators and like cabbage patches, manipulated, some to live long and some to live short. And they took all that and they applied it, and that's why all our people having abortions, you sick, mentally ill individuals. What do they do with it? I have some videos I would like to do a little take on to show you the truth by people who work in the field of abortions. No, it's not going to be graphic or anything. And I've got to put it together, and these are doctors and people who are doing it, and they know exactly what they were doing. Margaret Sanger, the murder of our people, and how they would use it to defeat you. But see, the fake fact checkers who don't know nothing, and all the monsters that run around you, who fear you, and they'll utilize ignorance against you 24/7, will always say, "Oh, that's a lie." That's all they have. All they have is it's a lie. Now, I don't have internet in here, but because of the way it is, I might be able to read some of your comments. For those who realized that I had to say what I had to say. Okay. Let's put that up there. I gotta stop, pick up some treats for Alexander. And the post office, I guess the feds feel it's all right to intercede my orders. And it's all I'm gonna stop ordering stuff because you got too many idiots in that group, an organization who think that they can do what they do. And they still don't get it. Can't stop sickness. I gotta get these, add air to the tire. Okay. What is that? What's the pressure? 31, 32, 31, 30. Oh, that's just the sensors. I gotta take this in as a recall on this vehicle too, y'all. So next week I gotta go ahead and, that's it. We gotta take the truck to Flagstaff Chevrolet and get I guess they'll give me a rental, or unless they do it right then and there so they can take care of whatever the recall is. You're speeding and it's 15 miles per hour. What an idiot, man. Anyway, yeah, y'all popped up. Y'all popped up. You're still rolling live. Here you still. What? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. What's up, Lucy Rose? And what's up, Marcus Williams? How y'all guys doing? I can't scroll down right yet. I turn the corner here, and you know what I'm saying, I can pull over here and I can scroll and say hi to everybody. Y'all did pop up. Maybe it's because I'm picking up the internet between the gym I used to go to and over here, the internet on the stores, like that whole one internet. I'm getting a signal. I can see it. So it's picking up the internet between these two. So I can see you guys. All right. Okay. I haven't eaten nothing. I'm actually going to make myself a vegan bean and vegetable burrito. I just got to go over here and pick up the healthy tortillas because the ones they have at the store are crap. The ones they have at the restaurants, they're no good. You better believe it's white flour, and even the corn stuff is crap. You just need to know that if you decide to go out and order this stuff, okay? I'm not saying don't go out and enjoy yourself. I mean, you've been doing it. What I'm saying is everything ain't what it seems to be. And when you got stores and the prices that are, you're going to buy the cheapest, cruddiest crap. You're going to season it up, and people are going to eat it not knowing that they're doing themselves a disservice because not everybody's in the business of making you healthy. I got to pull this over. I'm looking at this now because this car that's parked off the line. I don't know how these people drive. I don't think they care about anybody other than what they're doing, sadly. Okay, here we go. Pull over here. You got all the room. You're gonna scratch this truck up with your door hinge. Oh, these people. Take your time. Be patient. Anyway, Herbo, what's going on, beloved? No, you already knew that too. Hi. Already knew I was fitting until it happened. That was deep, resonated, and I'm grateful to say the wind stopped when you shoot up the show. Yeah. And baby, go starter. Hey, what's going on, honey? Oh, no. Y'all could comment, but I'm just saying I could feel something. I don't know what nobody said. I could feel it. I couldn't see nothing. It was just me looking at me, but I could see that there was a few people looking. And I know they keeping that down too, because people says, man, they don't be getting my location. And then there's some people says they can't even find my channel. Man, I pay for this, man. You know, that's how sick these things are. And their little feelings and emotions, like little whatevers. All right, they can be whatevers too. Okay. Yeah. You got 3/6 of it. How many times based on the desires, the symbolisms, everything. And you know what he said? And then the monkey had the nerve to say, "Oh, he won't debate nobody because we'll eat them up." That's why. We'll eat them all up, and they know it. Hey, baby, thank you, Snoo. Thank you, honey. I guess I need a Spotify. I never have you bumping. Well, no, it's actually SoundCloud. That's what I use. SoundCloud. That's what I utilize right here. No, mute conversation. I don't care about what y'all saying. I appreciate the donations. I had to mute it on my thing here. But this right here, excuse me. It's not on what you call it. I actually have where I can when I turn it on here through the cable, right, is how it plays. Now usually it stores it, but because I don't want to upgrade, because lately it's been a lot of upgrade to this, upgrade to that. I'm not upgrading to nothing. You can let it play or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it says I got an untitled playlist. Are you serious? Which one is this? No media available. This stuff is crazy. Anyway, hold on for a second. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I just want, you know.
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about
SoundCloud.
The oppressed.
Make sure everything is in there.
The oppressor. That's what
Yeah, it's all in there.
The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that are scared are the oppressors.
Okay. Anyway, I hope. I mean, want people to take things personal, but I would want the people to elevate themselves. Now, I'm not going to denounce or deny certain things about me. Don't try and figure nothing out. That's what they got to do, which is pretty stupid. Anyway, I wanted to share that. Now, I'm going to run in here, get what I got to do, and then get my, because there's something in it. They're really attacking the melanated people genetically and another. Don't take it ahead, but just know that they are. I had a few more people hit me up saying, yeah, man, my heart's been feeling weird. But What you gonna do? You stayed where you was at. You're not trained to do anything. There's no silence. You can't speak on the platforms. That's why they're listening, so they can stay a foot ahead of you, maybe 10. I'm not saying they ain't already 100 ahead of you, but y'all make bad choices, and these people think that they're safe. They just don't get it. Nobody's safe. Nobody. They want to get rid of 8-point-something billion people, so that's what they say the number is. And they only want how many? 500,000 or 5 million? Man, do the math, man. Like, come on, y'all. And they're working hard, and it's paying off for them. But here y'all still sitting like, well, I'm just going to enjoy myself until I die. Where'd that come from? Where in the world did that mental aspiration and illness come from? Where did that drives y'all? No, but we can go to the cotton club, and it'd be a guy that works for the mob. He gonna sleep with sunshine, and he's pack up my stuff. I'm coming home. I'm not coming home. I'm coming up in my bags. I'm not from Boomtown. Is that good? But here y'all is. You're actually involved in something. You see it before your eyes. And man, that should be better than Boomtown. And here y'all still sitting there. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. More people got cancer. More people got heart issues. And they keep moving as it's all right. I mean, Wendy Williams still drinking alcohol and she got a demon swollen in her feet. That means her heart is weak. But if you play the game, you can live like Lola Falana and a whole bunch of others. Well, their history's not out there. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all just don't get it. And everybody's walking around thinking they're protecting themselves because they go to the Elks Lodge, they got a ring and wear a fez and blah, 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 blah. No, man. They're going to get it when time comes, sadly. Honey Muhammad, what's going on, beloved? What's cracking? What's cracking? Yeah, that's Max V. You know we got to get him, man. Herb, oh, yeah, I got you. I didn't mean to. There's some emotion for you. The energy is running high right now. Yeah, no such thing as planetary. But I hear you. Anyway, let me run in here and grab the stuff I gotta grab, get myself to the crib, and put together me a little vegan burrito of some sort. I'm not using no lettuce because I don't trust none of the lettuce. After what I've been reading and hearing from people and friends, and there's even a guy who I know who grows lettuce. He's like, Red, just don't buy my lettuce. What? Well, then grow the good stuff and hook me up with that. He just got quiet and that was it. And look, for you people that like to have kale, don't overkill yourself, steam or poach it. And don't eat it and drink it raw every day. Do you know the chemical that's in that counters and messes you up? That's why so many people got sick. They had the adverse because even though Dr. Sebi made a lot of mistakes, only because he was older and he had a different form of it. A lot of kale growing today still have antigens and stuff like that are not good. And garlic, clover too before you go to bed. Just listen to me. Get with my boy Jah Brickz. See if he got some more of that stuff in to help you mitigate flesh worms and parasites, and also to mitigate the deadening of some of those spike proteins. Doesn't say it's going to work on everything, because you better believe they know about this stuff and they continue to make it better. If that's what they want to call it, a spike protein. It's everywhere. The people that got it around you, you better believe you'll be affected one way or the other. The thing is, did they get a placebo? Did they get which version? What did they get? I can't tell you. That's not my place. Okay? But stop giving these fake use any of your thought or energy. Just be aware that they have succumbed to their own lies and they will be held there. And there are enough of them who have broke free who will tell you the truth. Okay? Look for them and listen to what they got to say. You dig what I'm saying? Let's just say that.
To do that, you'll need an internet connection.
I didn't do anything. That's them being nosy. See, this is what happens when they tap into my thing. These things happen. When they're listening to my OnStar or whatever, which I don't care. They just need to be a little more quiet about it. But anywho, let me go in here and grab what I got to get, and I'll see y'all shortly. Okay? As far as that goes, do the research. There's enough information out there. Just be coy, have coy, and be careful. Be mindful. And just stop eating meat. All right? I'm not going to bite my tongue on that. Stop eating meat. Now, I said you can do it. Some people can. But right now, I would advise against it. But it doesn't mean that you got to eat all the vegetables because they've screwed a lot of that up too. And y'all know that. Who remember some of the pictures I showed of fruits and vegetables? I mean, a real yam is like that damn big. There was no such thing as a sweet potato. But when you cross a couple of things together, you get some of these things. And the purpose of that was to further detract and remove, learn from it. The reason of that was to decrease your mineral intake. Less minerals, less good performance by your body. All we ever really needed was sunshine. And good sounds and vibrations. We at one time never ate anything. We lived almost closer to light in our existence until we fell. Until you fell. Appreciate the donation, beloved. I didn't get your name, but you know I'll shout you out. All right. I ordered one more book. Man, that was from what's the name? It was in English, so they had to convert the pounds in which, well, that was kind of weird. But I ordered a book from, I guess, the UK. So anyway, I'll see y'all here shortly. All right. Thank you, baby girl. Thought it was you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm on the internet so I can see everybody doing that. I mean, nobody's been this summer. Aviator and the sky water, planets and the stars. Yeah, there's no such thing as planets. They're planes. Extra ETS, which means outside. All right, and there's no, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get what you're coming from. Definitely. All right, and there's no stars. No such thing. They were called luminaries, as you were called a luminary. You were actually called luminaries. Are you aware of that? Look up and go as far as you can to see what a luminary means. They have demoted you. You haven't demoted yourself, but you play that role. Okay? You're no avatar, you're light. You're having a physical existence that's one out of many. Just relax. Trust me. Just give it time. Process it on your own and be resourceful. When the cotton was picked, was it one person picking the cotton? Singing? When it was being spun and the wool was being shaved, not killing the lamb or the sheep, they were spinning it for what? Because we knew much. And they would always grow it back, and we took care of them and showed them love so that the wool and the stuff wouldn't be damaged. We didn't slaughter and eat them. That is to be gilded. That is to perverted. So stop it now. Do not partake of it anymore. Make the burden lesser and lighter on yourselves. And you'll see. No, you're going to have to eat because the body has been subjugated and flipped on its head. But if you're willing to take a walk and you have the numbers around you, compassion, and energy and the people who can walk in nude and not be perverted, that means unsheathed, unscalloped, unsheathed, unscalloped. That means to walk in your truth of existence without all the calamities and the extra, and get rid of the extra. That's because other people need it. Don't mean that you have to be the requiem for it. All right? This is not the Colosseum. This is not some fictitious narrative of death games that happened when they started conquering the lands. They started making all the soldiers who are unarmed now fight the animals, which was a falling thing. There was no Rome and all that garbage they created. It didn't exist like that. All that's a lie. To further push this conviction of death and mayhem and chaos, it is all a lie. All right. See y'all here shortly. Lucinda. Blah, blah. Got a woman that, yes, Lucinda. Appreciate that. All right, beloveds. See y'all here shortly.